Well, they're at it again. It's another plain background rhapsody of left-wing elitists.
Dear members of Congress.
Dear members of Congress.
Dear members of Congress.
Dear members of Congress.
They keep doing this. It started with a team of moralists using Robert Downey Jr. as their frontman, trying to make sure that no one would vote for Trump.
On Tuesday, November 8th, this country will make one of the most important
decisions in its history.
Then when that didn't work, there was a second brigade led by Martin Sheen, trying to convince the Republican electors to turn against their own party.
Republican members of the Electoral College, this message is for you.
A lot of people turned out to vote for Trump, which showed us just how much the posturing of a bunch of movie stars is really worth.
Straightforward and plain as the nose on your face.
And the beating only got worse. After the first injury of the public vote, more electors turned on Hillary than on Trump.
So shall we leave it at that then?
But the American noblesse hasn't given up. You've almost got to admire the way they can ignore a beating.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. You all right?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
I wonder how they feel about the way things have turned out.
I'm mad.
Flabbergasted.
Furious.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
Concerned for my children.
I'm worried for everyone.
Aw, man. I have taken every tarnished career in stride so far, but Steve Buscemi? Hey, you don't belong there, man. You were Mr. Shush. You were Mr. Pink.
Why am I Mr. Pink? Mr. Pink sounds like Mr. Pussy.
Well, it looks like you were named right after all.
The majority of Americans, regardless of who they voted for,
Did not vote for racism,
for sexism, or for xenophobia.
And yet Donald Trump won.
Oh my God. Trump won. And we all know how awful he is. He's worthless. He's evil.
Hanging's too good for him. Burning's too good for him. He should be torn into little bitsy pieces and buried alive.
And since he won,
hate crimes are rising.
Women have been attacked in his name.
People of color attacked in his name.
Now, are you including all the fake attacks when you say that?
You represent us in Congress.
You are our last line of defense.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
so here's what we ask of our elected officials. No, here's what we demand.
Ooh. No more Mr. Nice Guy. They got demands this time.
You will follow my program to the letter, no questions asked.
To the extent that Trump pursues racist,
sexist, anti-immigrant,
anti-worker, anti-Muslim, anti-Semitic,
anti-aircraft,
anti-proton, anti-gravity,
anti-banana, anti-environmental policies,
we demand that you vigorously oppose him.
We demand that you block nominees who threaten the rights of women,
the LGBT community,
people of color, immigrants, and the poor.
What was that last one?
The poor, the poor, the poor.
I'm sorry, do you really believe that Trump is out to get the poor?
Fuck the poor!
And we want you to know that we are with you.
As long as you do that stuff, we won't remain silent.
We won't remain silent.
We won't remain silent.
We'll work harder to mobilize our votes
and our communities.
But we need you.
And we expect you to have our backs.
to protect our civil liberties,
and to use your congressional powers
To obstruct.
To obstruct.
obstruct.
You said obstruct 4 times.
That's quite a stutter you've got there.
Obstruct, defeat,
anything.
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 They did it again.
Very, 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 very important question to ask you.
Anything that violates our core values as diverse Americans.
Signed, the majority.
the majority
The majority.
The majority.
The majority.
the majority.
Of the American people.
The majority.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
I want you to take a look at Congress. You know, the political body that you're addressing. And I want you to notice which party holds control of both the House and the Senate. America chose more Republican representation in government. You are not the majority. Now, I'm not a Republican, But you people are making me very pleased to be able to say that I am also not a Democrat. Your opposition is not evil. Grow up.